be a very fun episode where I'm not going to be talking about anything that I have pre-decided before. In fact, in this episode, it's only going to be discussing questions that I have found from the public. So it's answering the public. Here, I have a few questions that's on my phone. I am going to be reading it aloud to you guys and then answering it. So it's going to be a rapid fire for me. Let's see how fun it is. Let's see if I can answer all these questions, if I can help you out. And this is basically to start from scratch, absolutely. So if you're a freelancer, if you want to be a freelancer, and if you have no clue, let's get this video started. Okay, so I have the first question with me, which says how to get started as a freelancer. If you want to get started as a freelancer, you will have to start understanding what are the types of products or services that you can offer, what are the things that you specialize in or you can hone your skills in, and start offering them. It could be something like starting a small Instagram shop for something that you really are interested about. It could be, say, scrunchies, it could be about food, it could be about gifting, or it could be something in the services industry, which is more popular in the freelancing world, which is offering services like web design, copywriting. It could be social media management, it could be consulting on how to start businesses, how to help in different forms of businesses. So all of this can be done, and this is how you can get started as a freelancer. Moving on to the second question: what are the most high paying skills? Frankly, any skill that you can master well enough, you will start getting high, you will start getting paid high for it. So in the freelancing industry, the skills that are currently in trend and not necessarily, just high paying, is social media management, website design, it could be paid ads management, it could be copywriting. So you see where I'm going with it. It's actually not one single thing. Any of these can be very, very high paying tasks or skills. What you have to start doing is simply take out one of this and start specializing in that skill. If you want to start off as a copywriter, start practicing copywriting. I will get more to it, on how to do about it, how to go about it. Start practicing that and start slowly building up your skills and portfolio, and that's how you can get started. What courses? So this is a very good question. A lot of people have been asking, what are the type of courses that I can take to become a freelancer? You first figure out the niche, like I was talking about in the previous question. Figure out what is suited for you, what you like, and what you can offer to people. Once you have done that, just search on Google. You can get any courses on Udemy, you can get it on Coursera, you can get it on LinkedIn Learning, and any such platform. In fact, HubSpot is also a great place to learn such skills. Any of these, in fact, if you just type, courses for copywriting or courses for social media management, you will start getting tens of courses that you can actually do. Domestica is also one example. You can choose from something as little as like a 199 rupees course. You can go to a 1000 rupees course, 5000, 10,000, whatever suits your budget. But courses start from as low as 200 rupees, 499 on Udemy and Domestica, and it can move on further as per your level of understanding and as per your curiosity. So start off very slow. If not, the best place is YouTube. If you don't want to invest money in it, you can invest more time. You can do courses there. There are great channels to learn any form of freelancing skills, whether be it copywriting, social media management, website design, paid ads. All of these are very, very high in demand in YouTube. There are videos on it, there are courses on it. You can just do any one of those, practice your skills, and you can start as a freelancer. Let's move on to the next question. What are the steps and processes? So I've been talking about it in the previous questions, but let's still discuss it. So the steps and processes to becoming a freelancer is as follows. First, you research on what skills you like and what you can offer. Second is you do courses, you learn, you practice. Third is that once you're confident of offering a transformation through your skills, you start picking up clients. You can do it from your friends and family. You say that you started off this business wherein you were offering, let's say, social media management services. You offer to do it for free for a few people. You can do it like they are your beta clients. Get feedback, optimize your offer or what you're going to deliver to them, get feedback, get those testimonials, and then start getting paid clients. That is all the steps that you need to start freelancing. How do I register my own business? If you're just thinking about being doing that as a freelancer, you don't necessarily need to start or need to register your business. What you can simply do is that when you can put this additional income while filing your income tax in a separate category, and that should be it. You don't necessarily need to register or have a own company, but having your own company also has its benefits. You can have, like, defined expenses that are going out as the company expenses. You can put that as company expenses. Your profits will be defined very well, and filing taxes, GST, and all of that becomes easier. But depending on the norms that are like, for example, in India, you could check that out and see if it makes sense for you. But roughly anything, if you're earning anything up to 20 lakhs and you're paying taxes for it, you are fine. How can I start getting leads and clients? The simplest way is to just WhatsApp people. You can share that, or put a status up on your WhatsApp. That's very easily accessible, WhatsApp or Facebook, because that is what is frequented by your friends and family and all of that, right? So you can start off with that. You can put a request, and people who are interested in it can take your services. When you slowly start getting these testimonials, and when you've started serving some of these clients, what you can simply do is that build one account. Anything, it could be Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook groups. It totally depends on how much effort you put into it. So usually for freelancing, a lot of focus is towards Twitter and Instagram. If you focus on lot of content or text based content, Twitter works well for you. If you work on more images based content, Instagram works for you. And if you work on more lengthier content or more detailed research content, LinkedIn works well for you. Start posting out content, start connecting with other people, start sending them requests. Once they do that, start following them, start engaging with them. And when you're engaging with them, send them a personalized message also, saying that you like their offering, what do they do. Just get to know them. Don't necessarily pitch. Start a conversation with them, figure out if they have a pain point, and then take the time to pitch. Do not hard sell. Understand that people will respect you more. People have a chance of selecting you higher if you let them be, and if you actually let them talk to you about your problem, and then you can solve it for them. So that's how you start getting leads and clients. There is no one preferred platform. I do it on Instagram primarily, but I am looking to grow it on YouTube and slowly to LinkedIn and Twitter as well. Which channels help you generate leads? So I talked about it in the previous question itself, but let's discuss it. Each of these channels have a very distinctive audience base, and you have to understand your audience base, and based on that you can choose the channel. So for example, if you are choosing working professionals and corporates, you want to serve them, you want to, your services are targeted towards businesses or targeted towards corporates or professionals, LinkedIn could be a great idea for you. You can reach out to the direct sparks for that, either the HR department or the admin department people, or directly the CEO of a company if you want, and pitch them your offers, services, what you do, and convert them. For example, if you're a creator and if you like creating content, and you have a commentary that's running and people are looking forward to it, or people have something, you're talking about something that's very interesting to people, you can try out Twitter. You can keep creating content on that, and once people really love it, you can start pitching in your offers and services and get clients there. Instagram has a mix of people, but it's usually more, it's a, it's very women dominated. It's people who are starting small businesses, or it's people who have, like, a little, it has different, so it has from millennials to working professionals to women. So if you want any of these crowds, if you're trying to pitch some services, it could be in freelancing, like social media management. It could be copywriting, it could be content writing, it could be website design, it could also be coaching. So these things are picking up very well on Instagram, and you could try to find your audience there. So choose what you will. Facebook groups is again another great way, but it's very difficult to break through because there are a lot of people already doing this day in and day out. So you have to understand your audience. There are entrepreneur groups, there are mother groups, there are millennial groups, there are particular activity or hobby groups that you can target. All of that can be done on Facebook groups, but you have to understand your audience and your ideal client first, and then start with that channel. Nobody is buying from me, how to go about it? So if nobody is buying from you, you can have a look at a lot of these things. You can check out if your transformation is actually noticeable by people, or it is something that people want. For example, I design websites. Just saying that does not help somebody necessarily take a decision to hire you. I help you build a funnel or a landing page that gets you leads, that helps you convert 2 times better or X times better, is a far more convincing statement. So you look at that objection. Then you look at the type of content you're putting out. Is it valuable enough? Nowadays, in today's world, when people are looking for clients, or people are looking for service providers, at that moment they are not looking at, if somebody is writing how to type of content, our very basic content. If your content is very well researched, it comes from your experiences, it comes from your thoughts, it comes from a place of research, people are going to like it more, and then they have a chance of selecting you, the higher chance of selecting you, right? And the last thing that you can do is that lead generation, you have to understand, is not just one way. It's not only inbound. You have to start reaching out to people also. Start building a conversation. Think of it as every single day you have to talk to 10 new people, see what they're up to. Create a leads tracker where you track all of this and what is the status that they are in. There will be 99% people who say no, but your ideal client is that 1% of the people who are going to say yes, right? How to charge high ticket? So the only way of charging high ticket is, or actually the only 2 ways of going about this is: one, upskilling and polishing your skills and ensuring that you know that you provide the best transformation ever. And the second is actually going ahead and charging high ticket. You know why I talked about the second point? Because a lot of times we are stuck because of your mindset. We don't believe that we can charge high ticket, or there is somebody who's doing better than us, so they should be charging high ticket, I should not be charging high ticket. And all of these mindset issues are which stop us from actually charging something that we really want to. It could be anything, and high ticket does not mean thousands of dollars. If you say that $500 is high ticket for you, it is high ticket for you, because you would have probably been charging lesser. You going to $500, that is high ticket for you. So you finalize your high ticket, upskill and polish, and ensure that your transformation is the best that you can give, and then charge that amount. Do not get scared of it. People will say no. Understand that not everybody is going to say yes to you. You have not said yes to everybody as an ideal client or audience segment, right? So only a certain percentage is your audience or ideal client. Only they are going to say yes to you. You might face a lot of rejection, but please continue going. Oh, nice. We've come to the last question. So this is: do we need a mentor or coach to grow? Well, you remember I talked about picking up 10 questions randomly before I started. Well, I picked up 9 questions, and 10th question is something that I cooked up on my own, but because this is something that a lot of people are actually talking about, and I wanted to talk about it. So there are 2 ways to look look at it. You actually don't need a mentor or a coach at every stage of your business. If you're growing your business, you have the capacity and the potential to figure stuff out. You actually can do it on your own. The only difference is that it will take you far, far longer to do it on your own, because you will have to figure out, you have to make your mistakes, you have to learn from them, you have to make more mistakes and go ahead. Yes, sure, there can be, cases or scenarios where people get really lucky, or people can do that in a very, very small time period, but again, that is a very small fraction of people who can actually do that. So instead, what we can simply do is that get so the second way to go about it is get a mentor or coach, learn from their experiences, learn from what they've already done and figured out, and take that and implement in your business. So what that happens is that shortens your timeline, that collapses it to a timeline that helps you grow much, much faster. So for example, I can talk about myself. For the first 2.5 years, I've been freelancing off and on for the last 7-8 years, but I never got a coach. I got a coach only at the end of, or in the middle of 2022, and that's when I started seeing so many results. I actually learned so many things in very short, in like a 6-month period of time. Before that, I was doing coaching, but I was not very confident of my coaching skills, of my transformation that I was providing. I was just working as a freelancer, I was good at it. But right now, I have trained myself, I have upskilled myself, and only in a very short period of about 6 to 8 months, I have been able to do that. So I have seen both sides, and I wouldn't say that one side is better than the other in any way. Both are absolutely your decisions. So when at the starting you think you don't have the budgets for it, go ahead, learn everything. Everything is easily searchable on Google, YouTube, all of that, and start experimenting. The only thing is to keep trying and keep failing at it, and you will finally succeed. If not, get a mentor. But I would also recommend that you try and fail for a bit before you get a mentor or a coach. Otherwise, you will not get the gravity of what they're teaching. It might be a little advanced for you. So try, fail, understand funnels, business, sales, psychology, and all of that before you get a mentor or a coach. But when you do, follow their journey, and not just what they teach, what they're actually doing on their social media accounts. Try to funnel hack their businesses, try to funnel hack a lot of people who have already grown in their businesses. Try to see what they are doing, and if that format, not their content, please don't copy their content, no, that format can fit into your business. Try to implement it in your business with different content, different ideas, execute it, and you will see results faster. So that is it. 10 questions I have answered today. It was fun. It was definitely not rapid. I took a long time to explain these questions, but it was fire, because I think I talked about a lot of things that were very close to my heart. So thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, so that the content that I'm creating for you guys can reach more people. Thank you so much.